Hello everyone, and welcome to Self-Modifying Code, a new segment where you get to watch me try to play my regionals decks and hopefully get into fighting shape. We're going to see how I do. Let's get started. So I'm up against Hayley. I'm playing my NEH deck that I've been playing for a while. I'll put a link to the deck list and the video on it in the comments below. Let's get started, because this guy's already been super patient with me. So, first click, we put down the team sponsorship and a new remote. We're up against Hayley, so I think I'm going to put the wraparound on R&D for the early stop, and then put one of the Archangels on HQ. What's my zoom at? We can make it a little bigger while I don't have my crazy servers right now. So we put down a Da Vinci. Yeah, I'll res it. I'll be a jerk. Make him pick up that. So he hit the Archangel that I put down, and then I made him pick up the daily cast. So and he's going to check the team sponsorship to make sure I'm not being cheeky. And let's see what we draw. So we get a Turtlebacks. That's pretty good. So let's get that down. Let's gain a credit. Let's res it, and let's put the SMC Actors Guild down. So he's going to get a free check on R&D here, but I don't think that's the end of the world. We've already seen 2 agendas. I don't think we're super likely to get screwed here, so let's see how it goes. Alright, he's going to check the SMC Actors Guild. He's got enough money to get rid of it. Will he trash it? It's worth noting I am in competitive Jinteki as well. Though, this guy is an unknown to me. Might be pretty good. We'll see. I do plan on having this segment include prearranged matches with some of my previous guests. So, you guys will get to see me get beat up by some pretty skilled people. So, I did my SMC Actor Guild draw. I think I'm going to get rid of one of the assassins I can't res right now. Then we're going to start the turn. I did that out of order. We're going to put a Cyberdex in a new server. We're going to see what we draw. We're going to get a pop-up onto R&D. And then I think we'll set up an Archangel server for the Sansan to go into. And we'll call that a day. So, anybody who's played my Mumba Temple deck, it starts slow if you don't start with the temples, but such is life. And it's also worth noting that it's kind of poor early, and you're probably going to lose a couple of agendas. And then, like most NEH fast advanced decks, I just kind of lock the game down. If I don't run away with it immediately, if I make it to the mid game with this deck, I'm going to have a huge pile of ice on R&D, and then I'm just going to be windmilling agendas. So he's got the self-modifying code down. Now that's terrible for us because he can't afford the clot right now. So let's do the SMCs. So we're going to choose a card. We're going to get rid of the global food. Then we're going to do our Mando draw. And perfect. We're going to put the Sansan in server 5. We're going to put the Daily Business Show, hey Balder, in a new server. Then we'll put that hostile infrastructure in another new server. And then we'll get rid of the wraparound. And maybe that wasn't the best choice, but I feel like wraparound's eventually just going to get turned right off, whereas I want to be holding the assassin. And I can always use this team sponsorship to get the wraparound back. So feel free to comment. This is supposed to be me learning and getting better and getting ready for more competitive play. So if you guys see things that you think are misplays, let me know. I'd love the feedback because I'm all about trying to get better. So he's going to start checking stuff. I'm not going to res anything, so he can have that daily business show if he wants it, which he should probably trash, but maybe he won't. We'll see. I have to believe he's going to prioritize the Sensi's Actors Union and the Turtlebacks, but we'll see. I wish my autofocus on my webcam would stop doing that weird thing. Alright, so he's going in, and he got rid of the Sensi's Actors Guild, which I completely understand. He's got no cloth thread right now, though, and that's very good for us. Do I res the daily business show here? I'm not going to be doing much with the score anyway, so I think I do, just to get the card filtering going and hopefully force him to trash it. So we'll start it up. Ooh. We're going to get rid of the breaking news. And then we're going to put a pop-up in front of server 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's early, but we'll go ahead and get some quick money and gain another money. Where are these temples? That's what I want to know. It's cute. He's doing the Wasteland Hayley. There goes the pro code drop. Alright, so already he's only really trashed one asset, even though he has a Parisia on the table. So if he doesn't do something pretty quick, I'm going to just kind of run away with this game. He wants to check the turtlebacks. So he's going to go for it. And I'm going to res the hostile infrastructure, and we're going to see if he still wants to trash it. He's thinking about it. Man, what is going on with my lighting? Yes, hang on, Balder. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't complain. If you're not going to actually get up here. Alright, so I don't need another sand, so we're going to get rid of the Mumba Temple. And, or not, we're going to keep the Mumba Temple. We're going to install. And when we installed that, we got another team sponsorship, which is pretty good. So we'll also install that. And then we're going to click for credit. I'm already pretty agenda full. I don't need to be drawing anymore. His focus on the remotes, though, has made it so that he hasn't checked my triple agenda full HQ, which is nice for us. Alright, he's drawn. Alright, and now he has decided that he's going to go for the Gusto and get rid of this Turtlebacks, which is 100% fair. but he's in pretty rough shape. And he's also going to get a very rude awakening because this turn I am going to... well, first I'm going to res the Mamba Temple. I'm going to take the 2 credits. And we're going to res both team sponsorships. We're going to start the turn. Do we really need the Jackson right now? I think we need the ice more. Yeah, I think we get rid of the Jackson. Alright, so we got that. I think my play here is we install in a new server. And I drew a Jackson anyway. While he's not threatening, we go advance, advance, and we score. The breaking news, we use 1 team sponsorship to install the Turtlebacks into server 2. We use the Mamba Temple credits to immediately res it. And then we use the other team sponsorship to put the hostile infrastructure back in a new remote. And then we pass the turn. I can never remember what the add credits is. I don't remember how to add credits to something. Let's check. How do I add credits? Alright, he's pro Cohen. He's pro Cohen some more. Alright, he's dropping some stuff there. He's doing some sort of combo, so I need to ice up this turn. Yeah, you can go completely broke on that. I'm okay with it. We're going to put the pop-up on HQ. Next turn, I think we're ripe for a diversified. It's worth noting that a legwork right now would be super duper bad. He used a hyperdriver, and it looks like he's just going to try to have a super setup turn. He didn't pawn anything. Sahasrara, okay. Alright, so sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just trying to keep track of what this guy's trying to do. This is something I haven't really seen before. He's got Da Vinci on the board, Parisia, Leprechaun, some other stuff as well. Is there something I can res right now? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just take the discount and we'll res that. So he trashed the Mumba Temple. And he's going to install something else. A clot. That's cute. Actually, I think I want the turtle back since I can't seem to find any pad campaigns. So we're going to put that in a new remote. You get a wraparound. I think we'll Jackson once, which I should have done first while we're on the subject of training for competitive play. And then we're going to diversify. And then I'm going to get rid of this Beal. I have this Cyberdex on the table, so until a clone chip goes down, I'm still in good shape. I don't know what this guy's doing here. Okay. What is this guy doing? So, doing more installing stuff. Alright, he's going to get rid of the turtlebacks. Don't know if I agree with that decision, but he's going to do it. So we're going to have to reduce the zoom a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen at home, because things are about to get interesting. So we're going to start the turn. We are going to put the Beal at the bottom. We're going to res the turtlebacks. We're going to install on server 5. He's got no recursion as far as I can see. So we're going to go whoop, and we're going to res that. And we're going to purge virus counters. Then we're going to go advance. Advance. We're going to score the Astro. And when that happens, we are going to install a Mumba Temple in a new remote. And then we are going to install another Mumba Temple in another new remote. And then we're going to end the turn. Alright, I don't know exactly what he's going to be doing. Do you get Wasteland credits? Yeah, I guess it says Trash Clot, so... I imagine he has to be digging for clone chips at this juncture. Now the real question is what do I want to bump up? I think I want to do Proco. Oh, nope, he's just gonna increase by 6. I'm okay with that, especially since I already have another Sand on the table. Oh, he's going for the gusto. He doesn't want me to have those team sponsorships. I wonder why. Cool, another hyperdriver down. That's fine. So let's start it up. Send that to the bottom. I think we need to put down another daily business show. See what we pick. think we put down team sponsorship. And I think we put down another Cyberdex. And we call it a day. Alright, so he's going to do the hyperdriver thing. He still doesn't have any breakers on the table, so I'm not exactly sure how he thinks he's going to, you know, get anything off of me or, you know, make any types of scoring plays. So, but we'll see. I mean, I like the idea of where this guy's deck is going. I just think he's got this issue where, like, he's created this incredible, like, Rube Goldberg where he gets a lot of clicks to draw a lot of cards and install a lot of things. But unless his deck is kind of not doing what it wants to right now, it's not getting him closer to victory. He's not spending money on installing things, but he's not really threatening me at all. I mean, this is neat. I've always loved this in Hayley, the Aesop's Pawn Shop Wasteland combo. It's just fantastic. All right, so yeah, you can have that. You can trash as much as you want. At this point, whatever you're trashing, I'm just gonna windmill back in. So. Okay, so we're going to res the Daily Business Show. We're going to res the other team sponsorship. We're going to fire it up. We're going to look at 3 and keep 1. We're going to keep one of the pad campaigns. And then we're going to force him to deal with us by resing the San City grid, putting the Beal on it, advance, advance, and then we're going to score. We're not going to go get the team sponsorship because I only have 1 score left. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to probably just install the pad campaign. And then call that an end of turn. I love this engine. I love the Wasteland engine. There's so many trashable cards and things that you want to pawn in Hayley. So if you can find the influence space for them, Wasteland is pretty neat. It can be a little slow, especially in the current meta or against something that's like a fast advance. I just really wish this guy would put a breaker down. Like, I keep thinking because of the hyperdrivers that maybe there's the apocalypse threat. But I'm kind of prepared for that until he gets some breakers down. And realistically, with the 2 daily business shows, I will probably win on the next turn. There we go. I was going to remind him about his Sahasra Raw money. Yeah, on the next pull, I should probably win this. I have to imagine that he's going to try to make a run somewhere. I just hope that he really tries to go in on a central, because one of the big pits that people fall into playing against asset spam, I mean, IG is obviously a different story, but against NEH, is they get so focused on getting rid of my assets that they don't actually move towards winning. And that's what this guy's doing. He's trying to control my board state, which he can't. And instead, he's just not threatening my centrals at all. He's not putting himself in a position to score agendas. There it is. All right, he's worried that I have the winning agenda in hand, which is perfectly reasonable considering how long this has been going on. And I don't know if he... Oh, there's the Atman. 6 counters on Atman. I imagine he's going to put that on Leprechaun after he puts the strength on it. Yep. You can come on in, broke sir. And that's basically good game. Let's see. It is, in fact, good game. GG. Well played. So, this is going to be the first of an ongoing segment where you get to watch me do my practice for regionals, which is in about 5 weeks in Philly. We're expecting about 100 people. I know a lot of people out there are trying to get better at the game like me. We have a podcast called the Netrunner Quest. It's on iTunes and on SoundCloud. And our Black Hats podcast, Netrunner Quest, where me and the guys try to get better by having some of the top players in the game come and say hi to us and teach us about different aspects of the game. So we've had different Netrunner celebrity guests. So check it out. It's pretty good. Subscribe and share. And until the next time I see you, always be running.